Abusuani komo ɛwɔ channel so ha AGH Politics Avenue. Political stories are training me quiz make headlines na ejembre na edibi eksom ɛwɔ ha. Eni diem ene ahobraxie mu se ene edi kanya. Yesrese bu subscribe to the channel. Onia yenko yengsimu. Na Kevin Taylor and akyerese na na dodan kwa Akufo Addo. Wone ne ba omia. Mbra na mu wo eye akonya so. Onia companies akase multi-billion companies ɛwɔ Ghana haxia. Both local and international. Omodi omunsa ekeke kanya. Emma eye companies no efri omunsa. Ye ka so omodi omunsa ekeke kanya. Omu raise omu taxes to the same except impo omu tax kra no omu ntimi entua, omu je loans ahodo a omu ntimi entua. Enti emma companies no etimi efri Ghana house ya. Onia ogina saa asem osi so ede isusu ja edigu eye Nana Danko Akufo Addo ene MPP amayiko ni chima enye asem koto akra. Yenko insimnim.
Much for them. Too much taxes. They could not fit in the system. MPP for terminal reporting here under Baumia, also Baumia bed and Obeba power. Mo bottom. This company called Game Stores, Mass Mart or Walmart, the subsidiary. This company closed its Ghana branch in 2022 as part of a wider African market exit. They added Ghana to their exit from Africa, Unibibi, because they realized say Ghana wasn't favorable for them. They left Ghana. These are big companies. I am showing you MPP. In the Kwasiabitina radio, so say NDC for MP policy now. NDC Edebano. How they are protecting businesses. No, anytime they catch us say, when was the last time I would say a company before the app under John Mahama? A bin CEO Ghana. A company like Comair, British Airways franchise partner, ended operations in Ghana after restructuring. Comair left Ghana. They could not. Baumia did not have the knowledge to protect businesses. Mahamudu Baumia, they did not have the knowledge, the intelligence. The MPP, let me show you some of the companies that left Ghana. Thank you very much, team, for bringing this in. These are some of the companies. BIC, Big, stationery brand, Omamia Big Pen, Big Book, Big Masset. Scaled down distribution presence due to import cost pressure. They were not able to pay because the taxes and the interest rate on air loans, they could not stand it. Then the Omunya free Ghana under Baumia. When also our economic and Westgate, we was manufactured by Kantanka in Germany in 1962. Baumia, the manufacturing date, March 1962 in Germany by Kantanka. Baumia nyanipa o say yameto abama Baumia be the president na ya bodam. A company like ShopRite omunyina every South Africa by Ghana 2024 through though still present in some locations, it closed certain outlets citing operational difficulties. ShopRite, they were in about 4 regions. Right now we are talking about only just Accra and ShopRite. And then the Chinese afforded the opportunity to bring in the China malls. Majority of the companies that were helping Ghana, our market, employing young Ghanaians. And let me tell you, all these companies I've mentioned, companies way, from the beginning, Sa company way, a friend Global, Jumia Food, Game Stores, Comair, any ShopRite, all these companies were employing Ghanaians, 90% Ghanaians. What happened? All these people were rendered jobless. And Baumia, Yasaki Womunya Betnefie, Kwasiafo Kachere said, NDC, and from policy. Today, interest rate is at 14%. Another Prekwasia, we know a factory be Okofrudia, on one factory under MPP Eguye, another Prekwasia, or Wa Onji, another Bre or Wa Onje, Kwasiam Pennywe, on one factory Okofrudia, Eguye, under MPP. These are foolish people. Yet Kroma, we entertain the MPP, foolish people. They are stupid people. We are talking about a government that is putting things together to change the lives of Ghanaians. Me say, when was the last time I would say a multi-million-dollar company in Ghana has folded up? Dabena OTB, untibi da under John Mahama. It is because what this government is doing is that it is protecting businesses. It does not matter whether you are big or small. Namukura muwo jom, mu amu be store nketenkete o momentum. What is said John Mahama about power? Store, provision store be an area how you do no, and now you go no. What is said company way area how you go untibi. Because now the companies are able to work. They are able to work with their banks. Interest rates will form. They are able to borrow more. They are able to expand. They are able to employ more. And that is what government does. Because Saosha government ain't to me fat nipa over 1 million ejuma. But what government can do, and they say government can make it easy for investors, for companies, for private individuals to expand their businesses to employ more Ghanaians. And that is the strategy of the John Mahama administration. They are not centering everything on government because the capacity of government is not that huge. Government ain't to me for over 800,000 people. But what government can do is that the government can enable businesses. The government can make businesses things easy for the businesses. The government will make things easy for the businesses through their policies by cutting down interest rates, by bringing down inflation, by cutting down the taxes, by making sure say some specific companies get some tax incentive to employ more people, to create more job employment avenues for Ghanaians. And that is what this government is doing. And don't underestimate this government and what they are doing. Say my MPP Charles Bibo ombegu krono kwasi afo. Me say me pe one person in Ghana. But the amount of MPP for me mbegu TikTok any Facebook. Me pe one MPP person. Embra TV, so Facebook, radio, so make us say, Mahama ba power and me company gu unti bi Ghana da. Nobody can say that in Ghana today. It's a challenge. Me say agroni ntokwanie. Me pe MPP ni, me dia me pese obeka se we dia endi. Me say munko for MPP ni businessman. Me pe one MPP person in Ghana. Ah obeka kire me say, ya to aba ye MPP free on me company gu. Na mo workers 500, atiaba 10. Unhubi wa Ghana da. And that shows you a buy way, they are buy way ye. Into a Ghana niya, ko mini is na question they forget it. And when change bibia, a buy way is looking at how to change your life. Now I'm mentioning the government way, the president here. John Dramani Mahama and the tour around the nation. Wakopie Bono region. Now John Mahama and the Wakati sword for the first 24-hour economy market. Now, man for December, so it is happening. The first sword cutting happened. It means the 257 or 56 the districts around the nation. John Dramani Mahama say we are going to build 24-hour markets. John Dramani Mahama when he spoke today on the 24-hour market. In fact, yes, this is the president John Dramani Mahama speaking on the 24-hour market. Come. I need a video, team. All right.
Yes, you better 24-hour markets. Ewo Ghana district be in Ghana ha your districts 261. Na yentwe bienja. Yankase hanye to abamaye, ha omo to amaye. Inti ama omubi obia 261 obia enya 24-hour market TV. Na eyedwa se ye pia montina ye de asokobɔ foma mo behu ne drawing wo ho mo behu se na ye wia edwa no etie enti na de ba se ye de asobɔ fom na yesi ya sha se ene doma hinkro dia. Na etwa bia ewo nyoma bebre ewom ye wo office aye krache form behwe edwa no so omo office ewo dwa no mu ye wo daycare center ye kindergarten nti ye maame mo ene obi a oye adwuma wo market no se wo wabofra wo pese omo hwe no so o de no be call daycare center na kindergarten no na wo ton ade no na ono so usua ade ye wo baby a friend no hospitality area ho ena restaurants baby a toto akoko onkoko nketenkete ye toto nam ne ade ye chichi nkosua ye nwa mu ene ade nti e kom de wa okotena ho a na air condition e ball na eja otwa wenum afa so eja num ye wo police station nti obi wura ho na oyese obehwima de anaso obehwia ade akọ moche na mpachoma mombo no mo de police station wo mo fa no nkoma a police for no edwa bia nso e wo fire service station nti sa eja hyehye ne ade eno de fire service no ejina ho a nti se BBC a enya afi ne ekọ frɛ fire service for ne aka sɛ o ye kɔ hwɛ nsu aba fire service no ejina ho a afi so ye wo clinic wom nti sɛ obia ente apo a eno ani sɛ wakɔ clinic ho na wakɔgye wayaresa afi so ye wo cold store ewom nti wa woton nam ankokɔ nam fish bibia cold store wo ho nti wentimi anto a wo de bɛkɔ akɔhwɛ good cold store no na anopa wasa ebeyi wade ye wo bank wom nti woton wade a enye ne sɛ wo be pie fi edwa ho aka sɛ wo kɔ bank e de osika kosie edwa no ma bank wo ho nti wo ra ho a na wo de osika
this is governance, bringing governance to the people. Udi o mine chichire no e manipa no reset no enie say Ghana ni bia, it does not matter where you are. E was say won so wunya wo share, and this is what the government is doing. This is what John Mahama the first time we This is what John Mahama is doing in his first term. And you need to take your time, sit back. No tune off. Dum de fruit team ne hwɛ dia ban ne ye. 24-hour market way district bi abenyebi. And what tie the president nankasa etu nanum tuo e kana. This is exclusive. And it is going to open every economy, every micro economy in the country. No, this policy is going to open it up. It is going to unlock small economies around the nation. So regions will not be dependent on regions. Communities will not be dependent on communities. Communities and constituencies will be self-dependent. Into adia obenye biato hano on san foka 20 Ghana and kwase mekoto no Kumasi. This is what we are talking about. This is the 24-hour market. And the president Washawbo said the first time we know I was saying you support no. Now ultimately finish it. Now they are cutting or getting in so. Into John Mahama's first time on the agro. John Dramani Mahama's first time we on the agro. It is a one tier problem. They did the forget about their noise. This president from Bank of Ghana, a year loan rate, a year form, about inflation, about a year interest rate, about sanyo money John Mahama ni abanwe ebo ejuma ma wo. And one kasubo hu de eko. One kasubo hu ejuma John Mahama ye. One bema waba power the first time. Hwe juma dia odi. Na dia bem na wope. Give the man the opportunity to continue his job. Mumayen to the den tontwene. Mumayen kede den sha dem MPP for there. Omo limited liability. Omo a small company egu. MPP is a limited liability. And that is a small company that can be formed by anybody. So we should not pay attention to a limited liability company like MPP. Let's look at the bigger picture. Ghana is a corporation. So we cannot sit and be wasting our time on a limited liability party, NPP, and then we say MPP say, MPP say. A limited liability company, no, Sabio, we are talking about a corporation. We are talking about building a nation. Let's support this government. Abanwe entia kran kwao. John Mahama is bringing the government to you in your homes. Or the aban omanchi children or the bro ofie. Yatina kroma 8 years. Achichidia nani abozege. No mo tenkranidia jantrafo. They didn't even want to come. John Mahama minister sejuma on wangata she Wellington boot ashe verse say I am going to look at it. I am going to run around the nation. John Mahama obi ani Ghana we busy John Mahama. But because of you, ebo a show any juma di opese odi na owie ni nyina at the right time. He wants to personally come and inspect every single job or their mamo. So omunye. Inti onjai mo NC baby. John Mahama and neglecting you, wasting your time to vote for him. A bona or share no sa contract na or no signing no and end the first time we no or everything possible to make sure say he will be able to fulfill enough of the promise. And see what John Mahama and he did something. The roads minister Ekasaye onyabutese obese onwankasa de ni kohwe gene and sampa kwan no Now, before John Mahama Bekasano, the roads minister Ekasa, Mumiankotie, roads minister, in some of Kaye, Efa, Jene, and Sampa Quino.
Chairman, the General Secretary, my colleague ministers of state, my colleagues members of parliament, Nananu, contractors, my brothers and sisters, I want to take the opportunity to thank you very much for once again meeting us here. The first time we met on this road, we met in a town ahead one night. At the time, we thought the project was awarded on contract. It turns out the contractor was not properly mobilized to work. So President Mahama directed that this project be made a big push project because as of that time, there was no known definite source of funding for this project, so it was not going to be done. Nananum, President Mahama will complete this project on time. And this project is asphaltic surfacing. I want to take the opportunity before I introduce the President to appeal to the public. The state of our roads by the time President Mahama took office was very terrible, including this road. So we needed to take certain steps to urgently activate work on this project. As a result, we have to go through a quicker process of procurement and getting contractors on site to make sure we finish this project. But I can guarantee you we have mechanisms within the management of the project to make sure that no contractor takes a CD without working for it. We can guarantee you that. And the quality will not be less than what President Mahama directed us to do. So we are appealing to everybody, support the big push. Mr. President, all your big push projects are currently on site. I can tell that some people have done 50% of the works already. This year, we shall actually hand over some of the projects. And I want to take the opportunity to appeal to big push contractors. If you were to raise work certificate today, by the end of this month, you will be paid. The President made a commitment to that, and he's fulfilling that. We started paying every big push work certificate since yesterday. So there's no reason to be worried that you will not be paid. Mr. President, your big push project is not just a road project. Nananum said something. In fact, when you made me a minister and you asked me to go around the country and see for myself before we make an intervention. Indeed, when we travel on this road, it is one of the most pathetic roads in the country. Sacks of cashew stuck by the roadside, you hardly see any truck coming to pass. Then you ask yourself, how is the farmer going to be able to get his investment? In other words, people were actually investing and not getting their money back. So, Mr. President, this road, when completed, would actually generate more jobs, will actually create value in this community, and will make our people have a better standard of living. Mr. President, the last one. Big Push has created thousands of jobs. At the last count, almost 500,000 jobs have been created through the various supply chains of the contractors. Some contractors actually have over 1,000 staff on their operations. And we want to thank all those contractors who continue, especially to hire new graduates from the universities, the quantity surveyors, the engineers, and all of them. We want to encourage you. Indeed, when we come to you on site, we are going to be trying to find out how many new people did you take on as part of President Mahama's big project. So hire from
so you see, that's the roads minister, Abuja, telling the Ghanaians, big push way. The interesting thing about the big push project, Mr. President, all the contractors are local contractors. Oma employed Ghana for the first time in the history of Ghana. Every road is being constructed by Ghanaian contractors. Indigenous Ghana for na Ghana quine. For the first time, your contractors are workers are close to 1,000 graduates. And if you want to create jobs, this is how you create jobs. And every time you catch a Ghana for say, I buy we plan now, what my Ghana for no. And yet, I buy na net in crane view. No more job to know. Now almost sa no more digitalization. That be a buy way is bringing governance to you. It is out here, roads minister Nasimo can also, Mr. President. Ejuma ya no. What the Ejuma shayensa about 50% of Ejuma ya nina could do 50%. In fact, this year, roads minister said, Mr. President, a quantity be completed this year. Over the and the funny thing na sebio MP Foka and a big push, a better na koso, and I'm going to today big push is happening. Meno ka say contractor bi edi wa oye adwuma wa Ghana or foreign contractor. Obia ya Ghana ni. And busa won say contractors na omo big push no. Omo nyina na omo work free hin. E Ghana for. Inti aban we ka just wa for Ghana for adwuma. You need to understand. These are sustainable jobs. These are jobs and yes say we adwuma na contractor na pamo mo because they are going to be working more. They are going to be rehabilitating. They are going to be engaging the government. Inti the government is building aban we di waka omabuo no ho. In the history of the Republic of Ghana, this is the first time 100% local contractors are building all our roads. And you fair. And you say, John Dramani Mahama, the first time we and you joke. Let's go listen to John Dramani Mahama.
If you want yes, if you don't mind, Yamra, Jenny, na Yanina Nanum, Embeshe, Ejuma, Edisha, Ramgo Ponsa, send Ejumano AC Co. Na sena na naka no yen nyina ye nim se saa kwan eye kwan a ehia pa ekwan no
we ensama horo etimi ko so channel no so mam ena was sawo jemre oba de ndia dum bi adum ye nia onua ye besen asia